Battlefielders. Year's 2025 and we have a new game and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's actually bringing in more players than I think I've ever seen in a Battlefield game, and with that, more players that are unfamiliar with the franchise. For that reason, I'm making this video. That's for you. If you're new to the franchise and you're playing this game, I want to show you this video to stop you from making the mistakes that you've been making the entire time while you're playing. I see so many players, I mean so many players that are making simple mistakes that could easily be avoided if they just understood how the shooting mechanics of this game worked. Most players come in and they play like this. Ooh, I see a guy. Ooh, another guy. Ooh, another guy. Why aren't they dying? The hit reg sucks in this game. Actually, hit registration does suck in this game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You can watch a lot of videos on that and you will see there are times where the hit registration just doesn't work. This is not one of them. This is due to a poor understanding of how the shooting mechanics in this game work. There are 3 things you need to do. 3 things you need to change today to start shooting better in Battlefield 6. Number 1, you cannot be moving and shooting at any kind of medium to long range engagement. In fact, I wouldn't do it in general if you don't have to, but moving has a massive penalty, and I mean a massive penalty to your ADS, or just your accuracy in general, but especially your ADS accuracy. Instead, acquire a target, stop moving, fire your shots. Imagine you're playing Counter-Strike, right? What do you do in Counter-Strike if you acquire an enemy? First thing you do, you stop moving, then you start shooting. Same thing in Battlefield. Your weapons are not accurate when you're shooting, or when you're moving. Now, this isn't as bad in previous Battlefields, but this one, it's especially noticeable. And you're going to want to make sure that you stop before you fire. Next tip, you must burst fire at medium to long range engagements. The weapon issue you have in your hand is going to dictate what those exact ranges are, but just know that no matter what, even if you're standing still, the longer you fire, the less accurate you become. You can't take these long-range guys out and expect your bullets to be anywhere near accurate if you're just holding down the trigger. I'm going to take a zoom in here, and we'll take a look at my bullets. Watch where they go. Where I'm aiming and where they're going are 2 way different things. I'll tell you that right now. So instead, you must manage this bloom radius by burst firing, by taking your weapon and shooting small, somewhat spaced bursts. Keep your gun relatively accurate. By doing this, you'll hit your target, you'll get the kill, and you'll use less bullets. The exact weapon you're using is going to have different spread values, so depending on which weapon you are using, you can get away with full auto for a little bit longer, but know your engagement distances. Only experience will tell you exactly how much you have to burst, but in general, you have to burst with almost all the weapons at medium to long range engagements. The last tip I'm going to give you is to crouch when you're shooting when possible. Now this is situational because sometimes, like right here, crouching would completely ruin my ability to shoot that guy, especially as this isn't Battlefield. It's not like Call of Duty where you can headglitch a guy and shoot him like this. Now you have to have a certain amount of exposure on your enemy before you can actually end up hitting them. So no, but if you have an open line of sight, crouching only increases your accuracy. It also reduces your recoil, and there's no penalty to it at all. Again, this is not a game where you're going to be 80-80 strafing trying to throw shots off from the enemy. So you might as well take advantage of the additional accuracy you get while crouching if you had an open line of sight on an enemy, like I would right here. You can see by my crosshairs that when I crouch, my accuracy goes up. And in fact, my accuracy is the best when going prone. In fact, going prone gives you some kind of ridiculous accuracy that kind of does let you get away with full auto a lot more than you should be able to otherwise. But again, you're in prone, so this makes sense. If you were laying down, you'd be able to control the accuracy or the recoil of your weapon a lot better in general. So, alright, those are my 3 tips. Implement those into your game, and you'll notice your accuracy becoming a lot better, your kills becoming a lot easier, your bullets landing, and your gameplay improving. Alright, Battlefielders, I hope you enjoy. Get out there and slay.